looking at QuickBooks. It's looking at what is the problem that I'm having here, and then really just looking to find that solution. And I promise you there is something out there. If you say, I keep running into this thing, go down the rabbit hole of asking everybody around you, go through the Google rabbit hole, go through really figuring out what is going to be the best thing to solve that problem for you. And then if it's not out there already, maybe that's a business idea, because I can promise you it probably is. And so set yourself up for success. Don't be running a million miles an hour trying to keep up and hold everything in your own hands. See things that can really help you specifically for whatever type of business that you have.
Yeah, that's a great point. Anything to add?
Yeah, absolutely. I think just to play off of what P just said, really having systems that support you and so that you can lean into your superpower, right? I think sometimes, especially as solopreneurs, we try to do it all, or we feel like we have to do it all, right? There's so many different things to do, right, to get a business up and running, especially when you're first getting started. And so having systems in place that can really help you with the strategy and help you work smarter and not harder. And so like he was saying with our community, I'll tell a quick story of when we first started because I think it applies. When we first started, we thought that we needed to do it all. Build our own tech, like have the space, have every single thing that we could possibly be offering. And it was still the same mission, but we really honed into saying, actually, we don't need a space. We don't need co-working. We really are honed into our services and our coaching and our community. And so when we first started, we tried to build this app. We spent so much time, so much money trying to build out this tech. And we found out there was already a platform doing exactly what we needed. So like he said, find the platforms that are already set up that can help you just implement so you can focus on your superpower, what you're trying to offer, what you're trying to sell, because you shouldn't be having to focus on, the things that are distracting you from your real mission.
Yeah, that's a great point. Leaning into your superpower. I love that you said that because I think that's, I think when we have clients that come to us, they find that they're spending so much more time doing all of this other stuff. With marketing and social media, it's like they're a social media manager now, not actually doing what they set out to do. So it's a really good point. Systems are crucial. Automations are crucial too to save you some time. So I'd love to hear what systems we've used on the panel here to automate and save some time. Love, if you want to kick us off.
Yeah, absolutely. So like he said, we use a lot of systems, and actually we'll be going into some of our core main ones in our workshop tonight. We really wanted to be able to design this whole event to really help you get into action and really set up the systems to support you along that. We found that, the new year comes, you're excited, you're setting all these goals. Now we're at the end of January, and it's kind of a check-in point of saying, okay, have I made progress? Have I started moving forward towards those goals? If not, where can I implement those systems? Where can I start to automate those things so it can be moving forward, right? So I can focus back on my superpower. So some of the ones that we're working on tonight that we use all the time is Honeybook for our systems and sales, which we will be leading and going into in breakout sessions. We use Google Calendar like crazy, Google Suite. And so I'm going into that today, time blocking, how to really manage your schedule, get things actually set in your calendar so you can really start taking action. And your marketing, your sales, all of the things that are really kind of essential. And so Gab is going into all marketing and social, and Maddie is doing branding and website. So really the core components of your business, breaking those down and really helping you guys get those systems set up if you don't have them already, and really help you kind of with the automation of everything. So that's our goal tonight.
Yeah, P, anything to add? Any great systems that you love?
Yeah, I would say that, it's really, if you're looking at this like as a whole, as a business owner, or if you're just thinking about starting a business maybe, or if you've been in business for a while, I think it's always this really important time to pause, and there's so much power in it. Lo always says power in the pause, of being able to say, what is working? Why is that thing working? Could I make it better? What's not working? Why is that not working? Could I make it better? So for instance, this is just a really small example, but I think it could apply to a lot of people. In our email marketing for events, we host events every single month at Work Email. Within that, there's a lot of emails involved. So if you ever have hosted an event or something like that, or if you joined some of ours, you get a lot of emails from us, right? So whenever we were doing that, we were having, we host our event through Eventbrite, and then we needed it to, we didn't like the way Eventbrite's emails went out, so we wanted them to look aesthetic and pretty, obviously. We're in this space, you kind of know our vibe by now. And so we needed those to go through Flowdesk, which is another platform that we use for our email marketing. And so we needed all of those to talk together. They didn't naturally talk together, and it was taking our team all day to import contacts, to then like have them talk so the people that signed up yesterday still got the right email, right? All of these little things. So we literally just paused one day and we said, why is this taking us so much time? Which, by the way, time is money, and I don't like spending a lot of money. I like making a lot of money, right? So that how could I do that to make more money? And so we started looking at different things, and Zapier is one of the things that really came on the surface for us, where we connected our Flowdesk to our Eventbrite. So every single time somebody RSVP'd to our event, they automatically got added to a certain segment that automatically started a workflow. So all we had to do is take an hour instead of taking days to do this for every single one of our events, and that's what we do from here on out. So it's such a very specific example, but that's how much you need to get into it. Because now, guess what? That's set up. Now we're set up for success moving forward, and we get to focus on bigger things that can make us even better. So that's just an example.